KEDL Rock Radio.
You're listening to the True Metal Radio Show.
That's not that good. Let me try this one. Wait a second.
Double fisted. Chad is drinking out of two different cups. One of the cups has what appears to be beer in it.
I wouldn't call that beer. Did you piss in my glass?
It's pretty much the same thing because I saw what beer you were pouring in there, and it did not look like good beer.
See, I immediately looked over because you said double fisting.
That means a lot of things online, by the way.
Yeah.
I typed in one day, I was like going, I want to double fist some drinks, and I double fisting. I went,
don't Google that.
Yeah, don't Google that ever.
I went,
unless you're constipated, of course.
This is kind of neat. What's going on?
Looks kind of messy to me.
Things can get really bad really quick. I don't know about you, but I don't know.
Everything gets bad on this show. In the news of the weird,
that was weird.
Did you know that the whole intro is weird? We gotta work on it.
It is.
Did you know
it's creepy? Like there's a clown and there's a molester right behind him. You know, just coming out the closet.
We don't have any weird clowns in this room.
I don't know.
In the news of the weird, I'm not going to get into this too much. There's no details for this because there's no details needed. Gene Simmons.
Okay, you just started weird already.
It's already weird. Gene Simmons,
like Steve Harvey, it's going to go fucking sideways.
He tweeted out or Instagrammed out a picture of his food at like 6 p.m. at night, and the food he was eating was cereal with ice cubes in it.
What the fuck?
And his son followed up that because everyone was obviously saying what the fuck in response to that.
His milk was really heavy. I mean, come on.
His son was like 30 long years of this shit. I've been
so he's been doing this a long time.
It's not new.
Gene being Gene going, I like having the crunchy with my food because
you can't be like him who actually
cereal gets really soggy.
Who claims he invented the horns.
Yeah,
you can't be that guy and put ice in your cereal bowl. That is fucked up, man.
I get it. You know, you don't want warm milk in your cereal.
Yeah, but isn't it cold enough coming out of the icebox? It comes out of the icebox cold.
Old lady squeezes her tits into his,
Maybe that was the deal. Maybe it was actually her milk.
Was it Sharon? What's her name? Sharon.
Oh my God.
No, Sharon Tweet.
Tweet. Shannon. It's Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon Tweet.
I got the other cunt's name. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
No, he's not a big fan of Sharon Osbourne. We've had a couple run-ins with Sharon.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go back into hiatus for 10 years, David. Be quiet.
Right.
That is
another dead horse we don't need to kick.
You can deal with Metallica. You
cannot deal with Sharon Osbourne. No, she is way too powerful. The Museum of Hangovers is now open.
I visited it last weekend, by the way.
The Museum of Hangovers is now open in Croatia.
Oh my God!
If you visited that last weekend,
when you go to Croatia, you go.
How the fuck did I get here?
I'll be like, oh fuck, was I in a trunk? What happened?
What country are we in? Jesus!
Croatia.
Tell me that's a city in Texas. Where the fuck?
Holy! I've seen this with Liam Neeson before. Holy shit! Oh, God.
The founders of the Museum of Hangovers told CNN that they came up with the idea after swapping stories about their craziest drinking experiences. The Hangover Museum's exhibits include beer goggle challenges, surprising items found after long nights of drinking.
My whole thing. This sounds really like this is what we just did last week.
Yes, it's every week
on
for
this
us.
episode. On an episode here. I mean...
And there's even an interactive exhibit where visitors can talk about the fun stuff they've done and I guess forgot or were, would not have done sober. Yeah.
I don't know. This sounds like very Croatian-like,
Have you been to Croatia? That was a perfect Croatian accent you did right there.
I think I might have been.
You don't know how you got there.
I don't know.
You just woke up there once.
I woke up, did some movies against my will, and then...
I started off in Los Angeles. I woke up in Croatia.
I mean...
Missing a liver?
Missing a liver. I lasted about a week, and that was it.
The museum is also careful to advise against drinking heavily and hopes to remind people of the downside.
I mean, what is that like a museum? I mean, how do you have a museum of hangovers? It's like Here's Exhibit A of, a musician's vomit.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, they do. They have photos of like bad events that happened. It's
Here are the results of some dog fights that the guys had. Yeah.
It's kind of
We're going to start the tour with a bottle of Jack, right? And then when you finish, we're going to show you exactly what this whole thing's all about.
Right.
Welcome to the museum tour. This tour will last approximately 6.5 hours.
Oh,
Dude, you realize that no matter what, we can sit here, and I don't know one person yet that can sit there and get hammered, drink, and then not wake up at 3:15 the same time every fucking night.
I bet Lemmy did.
What? No, true.
You're also pretty old, Chad. I mean, you do that naturally. I can sleep for 24 straight hours.
I get up at 3:30.
Fuck you, Dave.
I get up at 3:30 in the morning, regardless if I need to or not.
No, I get up. I do too. I take a
Right.
piss and I go right back to sleep.
Oh, thank God I go, because, man, I take myself a healthy piss, and I take myself a healthy shit. The only problem is I don't get up before 6:30. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's your joke of the
I
day.
knew that was
right there.
coming.
That's
I knew
not
that was
even a
coming.
joke.
Joke of the day.
That's bad.
The toy company Hasbro, which specializes in toys.
Okay, it's a different toy.
Yeah, different toy.
Star Wars action figures.
Hasbro specializes in toys aimed at very young children, such as Mr. Potato Head and My Little Pony.
Nope. They use those too, so.
They've officially lost their fucking mind, and they now own Death Row Records.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
For real.
Way.
They bought
Hasbro.
Death Row Records. Death Row Records is famous for acts like Dr. Dre and Tupac, and co-founder Suge Knight, who is currently in prison for killing someone, is still apparently running Death Row Records and making announcements on behalf of the company from his prison cell. Hasbro bought Death Row Records.
What the fuck for?
I don't know. Hasbro bought Death Row's parent company, Entertainment One, for $3.8 billion with a B. Billion in cash. And the sources say that the $3.8 billion in cash was delivered in crumpled up $1 bills, which I think smell like weed.
Right.
And
Part of their, it's part of their,
So?
They're sticky with purple drink.
yeah, it's a part of their youth outreach program.
Damn.
Lean.
Damn,
They got some
doctor.
lean.
It's my lane.
Damn, doctor, I think something wrong with that.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't know what you're doing right there. We just crossed the line right there.
What?
You just crossed the line right there. I made
I
the
did
joke
not.
about scissor up. I can do that, but you did it with the voice. You can't do it with
No.
the voice, Chad.
What kind of voice am I doing?
This is why we get in trouble. You cannot do that with that voice.
Doctor, what's the matter?
That better be a Northeast New York accent you're
How's
doing.
my cousin talking? I'm just talking like my cousin.
What's your cousin's name?
Got LT.
You know what? I don't want to. I'm not going further with this.
You don't like
First, it's not knowing that a little person is called a dwarf, and then you get us in trouble with that. And now you're doing these voices.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
Let me catch up here. They're officially called dwarves now?
yes. And
I thought they were officially called little person.
Chad, they do. They prefer to be called little person or dwarf. And when told that he should call,
when I'm around him, I say I'm a big person. What am I wrong? I mean, I'm not lying to the little bastard.
We like to be called big people.
our legal counsel had to tell him, and an HR lady had told him that
She's a bitch.
explained to him when she said that they prefer to be called little people or dwarves. He said, "Dwarf, he doesn't look magical to me."
That
was what he said.
No, I did not. It's a lie, David. I said specifically elves. Whatever.
Oh, my God.
Do they have
Elfin kind.
spells?
Okay.
They have a dungeon master book. I
Okay.
mean, I don't fucking know.
I have to
right.
side with him because I think dwarves kind of insinuates a certain magical.
Dude, that's what it did to me.
Right.
Do you know what I got in trouble for? Because I told her,
God,
well, you
why is
better
this
start
happening?
passing out measuring sticks before we hire another one of them little motherfuckers
Okay,
again. Because I don't know
alright.
the difference between what.
Okay.
What?
All right. Let's move on. A mega
always
church.
does this.
I'm trying to keep our jobs here, Chad. A
Jesus.
mega church in California. We got to get through the news here.
Metal church.
A mega church.
Mega church.
Oh, shit. Who cares?
6 Flags over Jesus.
Is trying to raise money to help raise the dead. One of the church members' 2-year-old daughter
Come on, buddy.
passed away,
Come on.
and the church saw an opportunity to help. He's smacking his Johnson over there. He's trying to raise the dead.
Raising the dead. Yes.
We've just lost everyone under 30. They've all just turned the radio off. Somebody's jumped out the window of a moving vehicle to get away from this show.
Phil Hartman. Okay, boomer.
Oh, wow. Too early. Yeah.
Too soon.
Too soon.
One of the church members' 2-year-old daughter passed away. And the
thank
church,
God. I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that story.
It is a church story, so it could have gone that direction. The church saw an opportunity to help this poor grieving family who lost a 2-year-old. So the members of Bethel Church in Redding, California, believe if they can raise just enough money for their church, then the church will be successful in resurrecting the child. The church claims. What are you doing? Are you that better be money you're pulling out of your pocket. He's doing something underneath the bar, and it is.
You said we need to get some money together. So
dude, you're cut off.
He's donating. I guess he's. This is also one of the things he's done.
What is he donating though? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. There was a sperm bank around the corner from here that was paying for donations, and Chad became a. He became.
Those aren't the kind of white blood cells we're looking
for.
for.
They kicked him out.
Sorry. I'll get right back in.
The church. The church claims to have healed brain tumors and diseases in the past.
Praise Jeebus.
And they also run a school of supernatural ministry, which has a dead raising team that claims to have resurrected about 15 people worldwide.
A dead raising team.
I can't make this up, man.
And then Olympic dead raising team.
3. I'm number 1.
This kid has been dead for weeks.
Please give to what is the Kentucky Fried Movie? Remember that?
Yeah.
The kid just floating in the pool. Sweet shit, that's beautiful. I'm sorry, Dave. I cut you off. It just reminds me.
No, man. Cut me
dude.
off. They haven't thought of the smell, those stupid bitches.
So please give to the Death Society.
I'm not wearing underpants.
Little
Details
Johnny
at 11.
died. We were so devastated, but now this is great that we get to have him at all our functions.
If she's been dead for weeks and she's resurrected, is she going to stink? I mean, she's going to smell like a rotting corpse.
You can't wash that out.
Jesus Christ,
You can't
sir.
wash that out.
That bottle for that shit. Jesus.
Can't get that stank off.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, speaking of stink,
Her boyfriend's nasty son of a bitch, I tell you.
from their 2006 album, The Stench of Redemption, this is Deicide,
Stinky.
homage for Satan.
My.
More metal.